Hello, I'm Skid and welcome to episode 8 of my Satisfactory playthrough. So before we get on with what our plans are today, quick PSA. Those of you who saw the video I posted when I kicked this channel back off again will already know this. But my plans going forward are to... this will be the last week of Satisfactory. Satisfactory was always meant to be a bridge filler when I didn't have other things to do, or other content that I wanted to make. Next week onwards will be the MSQ for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker, because I've been really excited for that and I'm going to be playing it a lot, so I may as well share that with you guys. That's the plan. Secondly, since we still have about another minute before we have all the pieces we need, I will now actually be doing editing. I know I've been saying that I'll be editing things down, but I've yet to find proper places to do it. But no, we will not have another 10 to 15 minute cable run. We'll be cutting that shit out in future. Speaking of which, I forgot to get my notepad out so I could make a note down, because I don't have an easy way to do this in a minute, of times that I want to start editing. So yeah, we'll be editing things out, like if I'm going to remove a whole bunch of stuff or clear stuff away, if I'm going back and forth between somewhere that I've been before, if I have a long cable run to do or something like that, then I'll just run it. I'm going to mostly keep in a lot of building stuff, but I may fast forward through that, so do it like 2 times speed or something. But that's the plan anyway. Okay, the elevator is now ready to fire. Let us seal. Oh yeah, this doesn't actually do anything on the external. And set. And off it goes. Okay, so our list has been updated for the next phase. We have a whole bunch of new stuff. We are nowhere near at a position to be able to do that. Now, so plans for today. Let me just get myself on the cable while I discuss them. So plans for today, I don't actually know yet. I know roughly what's in tier 3 and 4, but I can't remember where everything is within the tier. So we're going to have to get back to the hub and have a look at the tiers and figure things out. Things that I know I want to do, I want to get to a coal power plant as soon as possible, but that also requires that we have liquid processing available, or liquid pumps available. We need to be able to find coal. We're going to need to actually find a deposit of coal. There is a deposit over there, but I don't want to use that one. That's where I built my power plant last time. I prefer to start in a new location. Alongside that, I also want to get... we're more or less at the point where we want to be tearing down all our temporary structures, but before that there are 2 items that I want to get a basic amount of resources of. Those are those, I can't remember what they call them, the machine cubes. The things that we need for the Explorer. I want to get an automated plant for that setup, just temporarily, and same for copper plates. That is what I would like to do. Is there anything else? Yeah. Those are the tasks. I just don't know what order they want to be in. So with that in mind, I will be right back. Okay, we're back. I just nipped by the, what's it called? The surrogate gold mining plant so that we can grab some of the cables from there. Okay, so these are what we have for tier 3 and 4. Coal power, which has everything we need for coal power. I was expecting it to be split into multiple things, so that's good. We've got water extraction, pipes, pipelines, fluid buffers, coal generator, and scannable coal. We also then have access to tractor, truck stations, extra inventory, basic steel production, that's a more advanced smelter, steel ingots, And think these beams. Here is one of the things we need for the next lot of the space elevator. Second tier of miner. I need to figure out how tall this thing is. Bunch of extra materials, and that's again a space elevator part. There's the Xeno Basher. Some upgrade to the pokey thing we have at the minute. I think, if memory serves, that's used more like a sword. Hypertubes. And Logistics 3. Oh, power storage is here. Good to know. Okay. So, before I get into that, I grabbed these cables because we wanted... Ah, right, yeah, that's why we need copper sheets. We need copper sheets for this. And... quartz? Yeah. What are those things? Modular frames. Oh, they're not as bad as I thought they were. So... that is... frames, and then we want reinforced plates, which is screws and plates, which also requires rods, and then just rods in the other side. Okay. We have plenty of resources, we do. Let's drop these into there, because we're not going to use them for the time being. Although, can we? We do have access to... Do we have access to? We do. We just never assigned them. Mark II poles. That's in the store, isn't it? The thing I'm thinking of. Attachments. Here they are. These would be handy to get, but they're not really useful at the moment. We'll worry about all of this stuff when we actually start tearing this down and building a more proper location. Okay, so we need to get copper plates going, and then we also need to get modular frames going. So let's put the modular frames over here. Okay, do we have extra production out of that one? No, we're using all the production out of that one. We don't have that running yet, but we don't exactly have the space. How can I squeeze this into this mess before I have to tear things apart? Let's get copper plates going first. Because copper plates we can get going just by adding another thing to this. Oh, we put our wires away. We shouldn't have done that. Since we're only going over here, we won't cut this out. We won't cut our mistake out. If it takes me less than 60 seconds to get to a place, it's really not much point in me editing it out. It's just if I got a real long way to go. Okay. Hopefully... it's a splitter, isn't it? Yep. Oh, I forgot to check whether or not there is in fact a shortcut to... Hey, there's enough room here. a shortcut to grab the current building you're looking at as a stencil, effectively. So you don't have to go through the... Excellent. So you don't have to go through... Oh, right, yeah, no power. So you don't have to go through... I've now entirely forgot what I was going to trying to say. Let's get these wired up and then we'll try and figure out what we were saying. Not all of them? I think that's all of them. We need to get these into a container. Let's put them on top just so that we have that little bit more space. Okay, what was we saying? I've entirely lost that train of thought. It's gone. That train of thought is gone. It's left the station. It's not coming back. So let's just get on with modular frames. This is the only real spot I can use because I'm using that stuff over there. Although, isn't there 3 over there? Oh, I think I built over the top of it temporarily. Yeah, they're built over the top of it, so we'll have to use this. Okay, let's make a monstrosity. Let's make a monstrosity. It's a temporary monstrosity, but it's going to be a monstrosity. I acknowledge this fact now. Be prepared. This isn't going to be pretty. Go with nice thin foundations. Can you see what I'm doing here? What's the button for zooping? Zoop. Oh, no, I don't think that's connected right. There we go. What are we out of? Concrete. It's now starting to bother me that I can't remember what my train of thought was. Okay, so we have... This is not going to be enough space. Is this encroaching on this? No, it's not. This platform's just floating and it's going to remain floating until this bit is done. Okay, so let's have 2 smelters. We don't need 2 smelters, but let's have 2 smelters. Let's bring this thing up. We need one of these. That's encroaching, but it's not actually in it. That will cut through it. Nothing for it. It'll have to do. Let's connect this. To there. And this into there. Oh, it's hideous. I hate it already. Hey, we can use that one. Okay, so I kind of want to... We're going to need plates. And we're going to need... Can we get 4? Okay, so these are going to be rods. 15 to 15, so we can split this. That's going to be a bit tight. Is that in line? There we go, that's in line. Merged here. Yeah, this might be a bit too close. We'll put that there and then we'll move these. Although that's 30, 30, 60, so yeah, we don't need to get anything bigger than this. Throw it together, quick and dirty, that's all we need. Doesn't need to be pretty. We have other things that we want to be getting on with. This is just a temporary solution. Okay, let's take... Okay, so now we also need screws. So I want to merge these. And then we want to split them here. Not what we want, not what we want. Okay, let's get on top of this so we have a better view. 20 minutes in already. It is deceptive how long it takes to crack or make things sometimes. Okay, so let's have the final output over there. And then the other thing that it's getting its input from can be here. So this is reinforced iron plates. This is modular frames. Reinforced iron plates go in there. No, let's move that a bit closer. Because we are going to need to get screws around the side. Oh, come on. Why am I checking for clipping? Why am I checking to make sure this doesn't clip? We've already said multiple times this is looks horrible. But it's temporary, it's okay. Why am I trying to make something temporary look at least remotely respectable? This entire platform is floating in the middle of the air. It will never be respectable. Did we take all the boxes? Okay, we run the risk of overpower or overloading our system now. Let's see, we're getting screws. Screws don't go into there. There, it'll do. It's rods that go into here. This looks like it's running. Makes 5 of those per minute, makes 2 of these per minute, so it's not going to make them at any kind of fast pace. This infrastructure may be overkill, but it'll do. Okay, now we need a place to store them. So, why not just continue making a mess? We're out of iron plates. I mean, it works. Does it clip anything? It actually doesn't clip anything. Okay, fine, that'll do. Monstrosity has been built. Hopefully it'll be gone by the end of the week. Oh god, I hate it. I actually don't mind it that much. I know it's temporary. But if I wasn't trying to get this up as quick as possible, I would have taken the time to try and do it properly. I assume this is running at 100% capacity, yep. I assume this is not. Oh, it is. It's getting more reinforced plates that it can actually do anything with. Oh, that works for me. Okay, so rotors. We need rotors. Why do we need rotors? Oh, while I'm down here, just the 12. Too far. Oh damn it, we're gonna need some more cable and... I disagree. I disagree that that shouldn't have been connected to it. Cables. This one.
Milestone reached. Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner. Note: ensure the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note: pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note: throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
That's kind of irritating. There is 3 over there, but they're spaced so far apart. Let's get rid of that. I want to check how much... God damn you. It gripped. Why'd you let go? Oh, that's good. I forget which one's which. That's wood. We don't have access to signs yet. Okay, so we have a bunch of biomass. We can put these all up to max fuel. And in fact we can convert them all over to fuel because I put in a bunch of flower petals on some of these. And I don't really want this lot running on flower petals. I'd like this to be running on the biomass. There, we bounced. Okay, so we'll go and investigate these 3 coal deposits. See how easy they are to get to. Oh, we shouldn't have brought the biomass down with us. My bad. I have to put that back up in a second. They're not that far away. I'm tempted actually just going out a real long distance and building the coal power plants like somewhere way out. I mean, we have access to the map now. So this is the area that we've explored. This is where we are. If memory serves, there's oil. I think there's oil over here. And there's also oil over here. There's our space elevator. Shame I can't make this window bigger. Is it on here? So you come down here, along here, around here. Trying to remember where I had it last time. Ah no, there's a bunch of coal over here. This is where I built my previous power plant. In this area over here, because there's coal and water nearby. Oh, there is water nearby here. It's just off the bottom of a cliff. But that's an interesting logistical challenge, so we won't rule that out. 3 coal nodes. Okay. Let's have a quick look at how long that's going to take to make our things. We actually didn't provide an easy way to get up there other than to climb this. Okay, so why did I come up here to look for this when we've already routed it downstairs? So that effect there is what I think I was seeing on the ground during episode 1 that you look at. So we only need 100. It's still going to take a decent amount of time. We could try and manually craft it. Okay, we already know about that one. Let's see if we can get a visual on that one. Where it would be. It's a shame those... Oh, they do show up on the map. Okay, so there's one there that has water nearby. I forget how much coal or how much power one of these makes. 75 watts. How much coal does it cost? Need some more voters. These things are big. I just want to plonk one down temporarily so I can have a look at its input, output, etc. You don't need to be pretty, you just need to sit down somewhere. Just for a bit. Okay. Consumes 50 water, 45 meters cubed per minute. And I think meters cubed is the measurement used for ore. It maybe just be the measurement used in general. Oh no, that's fluid storage. That's how much it stores, that's how much it uses. So we're not going to be able to get out of this its coal consumption without having coal and water for it to consume. Okay. Let's get one more ping, because it didn't show us where that third one was. So there's the one that we know of. That should be that one. And that one's over here. I don't think this path is heavily guarded. I know that there is a big charging guy that will probably do a lot of damage to me with the equipment that I've got somewhere along the way. On a ramp somewhere around about that area.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
Let's just get a little bit this way so that we can see if that one that showed up as a single one, see whether or not there is actually multiple, or whether we can, or whether there's a bunch of them. Yes, we know about that one. We know about that one. There's only one over there. Kind of makes me want the vehicle first so that we can then go exploring. Because yeah, I think I kind of want to have the coal power plant a decent distance away so that we can use like these veins of for something else. Have a vehicle, drive around, collect them up and bring them for example, for steel processing. There's still this lot over here that we can figure something else out for. Okay. Let's see if we can't unlock some other things. We'll plan on going exploring to find a location for the power plant tomorrow, I think. We can get this relatively easily. That gives us our truck station. The rotors we already have, so we have all of this, and we'll probably have that in the not too distant future. It is a good job I automated this. We're going to need a lot of it by the looks of it. That needs steel. That doesn't need steel. We can actually get this now. That is something we can do right this second. Okay, let's come over here. Copper cables. It's not 200 or 2,000, it's 200. Oops, not what I wanted. Let's get an upgraded melee weapon.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension, added an additional hand equipment slot, and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
Not too onerous to craft either. We have one in our inventory, or one in our hand at the minute, and then 5 of those which are already being constructed, so let's go grab some. Oh, yep, what am I looking at that for? Okay. Makes us a little bit more defensible. Where's my zipline go? Oh, we've replaced it. Okay, so that's those two. Hypertubes we can't make, and yeah, can't make logistics 3. I think we already had a look at this, and it would take an inordinate amount of time to make the modular frames manually. And it's 15 for 2, that's not too long. I could collect up the resources and manually make a bunch of them. Why do I have a bunch of this ore in my inventory? Bauxite, I know why I have. I picked some up. Not sure why I have the gold ore. I'll have to try and remember to do something with that, because it's not particularly useful in my inventory. It's just taking up space. Okay. So we can't really do any of these. We're waiting on this to be able to get vehicles. I could go exploring on foot, that is an option. We could also make this episode slightly shorter, and then use the time in between to get the explorer ready and things. Is there anything I can do that'll take me 5 minutes? 5-10 minutes. that I actually want to do on stream. On stream? I'm not streaming? What am I talking about? You know what? Let's go have a look at these coal locations. Because we do already have one of them up. So this one's relatively nearby, so I'm just going to run over there. And we will run, because running is as quick as using the zip line downhill. Hopefully these enemies are not going to have respawned. Oh, I suppose that's something I could do. Since we're coming over here to get coal, I could quickly then sweep around on my way back. Let's grab a couple of lots of coal. Okay. Here is the path over. I hear you. It's 3 of you. Oh, wrong button. More wrong buttons. Okay. Oh, there is a big guy. Is that a big charging guy? That's a big charging guy. He hurts, and I don't think he's easy to jump over. Relative to where we are, that one's over there. That's the one we've got. Oh, he's seen me. Run! Is he still coming? Okay, we got him. And there's food around here as well. There's also that yellow thing, but I think that's... I mean, I think I can jump that, but I'm going to have to then swim and climb back up again. Is there any more berries around? Almost ran past them. Okay, so I think the coal was down there. Can we see it from here? Ah, there's 2 lots of coal over there. It's only appearing as a single node, but there is in fact 2 lots of coal. It's just a rock. There it is. What I do that for? I've got to stop doing that.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
I can't even see said artifact. Stop bothering me. Okay, we need to get away from it. I think that's one of the bigger ones as well.
Harvest.
We need to heal. Those things are a pain. I see nuts. Let's get some nuts. Where is the thing that they're trying to get me to harvest? Let's try and just go around it. You're not too worried about those, although one of them's floating. There's our coal. Some more berries down there. Where are my flares when I need them? Is there a flashlight? There's a flashlight. I turned it off at some point for some... Okay, so there's 4 of those down there. Is it only the, So yeah, 2 right next to me. 1 all the way over there. That one we already know about. Oh. There's 4 over here. I wonder why it was only showing up 1 before. Let's take a trip south. Oh no, I think that's going to be on the top of the cliff. That in and of itself isn't an issue. Just getting up to the top of the cliff, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. At least not without the Explorer. The Explorer will give us a bunch of extra mobility. Yeah, the fact we can't see that on the map tells me it's on the top of the cliff. Bacon shrooms. Did we restock up on beacons? We didn't. We don't have any beacons on us. Spitters. They've seen me. Let's keep them at a distance. Come on, spit at me. It's one of you. Okay. We actually did need some of that stuff. What did I get hit from? What hit me? I don't know what hit me, but I don't like it. Okay, let's not worry about that. Let's also not... I think up there. Assuming we can find water that's somewhere nearby, and we also need to find a way up there. I think there's a way over from here, if memory serves. That path isn't exactly the safest thing, but let's see if we can quickly find a viable path over here. There's a way up. Although it does look like we can get up this way. There's no way this isn't guarded. There's absolutely going to be something up here that's just waiting to yeet me off to my death. Where was it? This way? Need to be careful of slidable or sliding rocks. Or rocks that I can easily slide off of. No, they wouldn't. Actually, yes, they would. They absolutely would. But, no, we can make it up anyway. One yellow power slug. Although I think we need a purple one. Can we make it all the way up? Looking promising. Although this bit isn't. Didn't give myself enough momentum. Oops. Gotta be careful, because if I get this entirely wrong, I could yeet myself off completely. I don't think even that doesn't look like it's going to be any higher than this. So I don't think this is a viable way to get up top. Ah, there is a place to stand there. It's not very big, but there's a place. We'll give it one more try and then we'll call the episode. And I'll just go around next time. Jumping here is going to be a problem. Oh, no, let me up, no. Don't you dare kick me off. No, we've gone. Okay, we'll call it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. We will start setting up the power plant next episode. That'll be the plan. Let's just quickly confirm. Yep, there's 3 up here and there's water nearby. So we'll make our coal power plant up here. We'll use the coal we have over here for steel, I think. But yeah, we can't get up from here, so we're going to have to... I'm fairly sure that one of the ways up is here, and I know how to get to that. But we've got another one of those big chargers sitting in the way. And even then, there might be some climbing to do. So I'll have to try and remember to bring stuff up with me. But yeah, I suppose... Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. And hopefully I don't kill myself on the way down. And I'll see you next time. Cheerio.